Hey everybody, Toray here. Just got back from watching the Warcraft movie, and pretty good. I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. It was really good. I would say 7 out of 10 if you don't know what Warcraft is at all, because you're gonna get lost in a lot of stuff. But 8 out of 10 if you're a fan. It was really good. From the very beginning, it was nice when they showed. There's no spoilers. I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but the way they showed Karazhan, and you actually get to meet Morose in human form, which is really awesome. I was like, oh my goodness, that's Morose and that's Karazhan. I was like, oh my goodness, and it just shows you a lot of cool stuff that you need to look at. You can't just watch the movie and go, "Oh." You gotta look at these little things. At first I thought they were crafting a golem. This is nothing that's spoilers, but they were crafting a golem, and I thought it was going to be the construct that protects Karazhan, but it wasn't. So I was kind of disappointed at that. But it was nice to see actually Karazhan, and they show you later in the movie how Karazhan became the wasteland around it. They explain all that. They led into the story on how the orcs came over. The only thing I was not happy about was the ending. They left a lot of unanswered things. I mean, we usually want to see a closure, and they really didn't give much of a closure there. They could be leading into next movie, but look how long it took them to make this movie. Well, in all due honest, it took a lot of negotiating with companies to get the movie actually rolling. So the actors were really well done. Garona was really well played. I liked the little. They had the Murlocs. They showed the Murlocs. They didn't have much of a line. Just they're passing a bridge and there's a Murloc there, and he's so. But it was cool to see the Murloc in the world, and you actually think when you see these wolves that pass around, you don't think they're that big in the game, but in the movie you're like, whoa, don't want to cross that. I would have liked to see a little more appearances of some of the more things around the world, like a kobold walking around, stuff like that. But I know they had to stay in the storyline. And watching Stormin the way it was beautiful. And of course there's no Ogrimmar, because at that point they weren't even established. You have to wait until Thrall actually becomes war chief and he leads his people to a better place. So there's a lot more to happen. I need to get a brush up on lore, because I think they're kind of messing with the storylines. I don't remember. I think Medivh was still around when Thrall was not a baby. Maybe I'm confusing the storylines. I need to read up on that and make sure get a refresher on that. I want to make sure maybe it was a second invasion. But Medivh was alive when he warned the original king of oh shoot, it's blanking my mind. But Medivh was around when he Undercity, the king of the Undercity, where the Undercity was. So he was around that time. I don't think Thrall was around at that time. I have to replay Warcraft and remember the story. I gotta get a refresher, because this is all stuff in the past, so a lot of the lore is kind of mixing in with the new stuff. And Warlords of Draenor doesn't help either, because their lore doesn't actually affect us, because they're a different realm and a different dimension. So that stuff never really. It's just But for someone who's not watching the movie, I think they really kept you going. Like someone who's like, ooh, wow. I don't really think there was much of a pull for someone to actually say, I want to play World of Warcraft. I didn't feel that let me go try it out. They really didn't show much about classes, different classes. Maybe if they showed, oh, this is what a hunter can do. See, look at what a hunter can do. This is a rogue. A rogue, an example would be the king would go, well, these are our classes here, and we're going to send our rogues out because they're stealthy and they can go in there and they can backstab. We're going to send our hunters out because they have these pets and their pets can do all their attacks while they can range. That would actually get people like, hey, I may want to try this game because that hunter sounds kind of fun. Or the rogue sounds fun. It only really showed us mages. And warriors. Not even Uther. I think Uther was around at that time. Maybe not. No, I don't believe not. I don't think Uther was around because Varian was still a child. And Uther is a little older than Varian. Maybe Uther was I think Uther was older than sorry, I'm just rambling. They did great visual effects on Dalaran. Dalaran was amazing. That was beautiful the way it's done. You actually like, I know that part. That's the Mage Tower. That's where the Kirin is. It's amazing. So, like I said, I'm just a little brief thing. I'm not gonna go too deep into this. You have to go watch it. If you're a Warcraft fan, you must watch it. If you're not, go watch it. Go matinee and watch it. But it's really good. You actually feel like you're there, and you actually feel like, I know that spot. I know that spot. I know that. Yeah. So, once again, 8 out of 10 for a Warcraft fan. For someone who really doesn't know nothing about Warcraft, can't really say I was there and hanging out and doing that. 7 out of 10 for people like that. But tell me what you think of what you saw. What you thought when you saw the movie. Your reactions, your thoughts. I know a lot of people. There's gonna be people that are like, "Oh, this movie sucks," but look at it. Warcraft shirt. I'm a diehard fan. My phone has Warcraft on it. Let's show you real quick. See? And on my car, on the display, it has this too on the display. So, all right. Until next video. Later, everybody.